talking about individual matchups. So he agrees that he would try and get his best attacking player and the worst defender on the other team every time.
They're not individual matchups that got tilt the balance of the game.
No, but that tactics. No, but he's saying that you're no. Listen to what the man said, man. He's saying now that he's your biggest talent now and the weakest defender. So the talent that go come true now, you know.
Exactly.
So we don't understand what.
We'll have to attack and defend. And my top 5 will have to attack and defend. Now, how we do that now? Our quality versus quality is something come down to our execution panel.
Zidane, do you think the injuries that have happened in the season will affect the matchup?
We don't talk to about matchups.
Anyway, we talk about issues.
Yes.
Mr. Higgins has struggle body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Zidane, I expected that. Well, you see, the thing is, people have to understand in a 7-game series, home team losing game 1, they're going to come out game 2 with a definite level of desperation.
Mm-hmm.
And OKC's energy last night was ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
Especially from their bench players. They look like the defensive unit that they were last year in the playoffs.
Yes.
There's an interesting stat about them, the bench players. I think that the starters only made 1 3, but the bench guys made like 13 threes. And they had about 12 steals combined. So if you get that type of production from your bench, I mean, it's not going to be a good night for you. But last night was more so about Shea showing his worth, why he was back-to-back MVP, or he was back-to-back MVP. I thought he controlled the game beautifully, especially from a facilitation standpoint. He had like 9 assists, 1 turnover, and he didn't rush the game. Kind of let the game come to him, and he picked his spots well, and he did well. Chet, obviously, he bothered Wemby some in terms of he guarded him better than what was taking place at Caruso, especially inside. At least he made Wemby have to work. And Harkenstein also helped out a lot of that way. But Harkenstein kind of more play some rugby with Wemby still. There's about 4 or 5 times in the game when he put him on the floor. Let's just hope, Zidane, for the sake of this series, that it doesn't cause a niggle or an injury to Wemby. You know what I'm saying? And that would be sad. But the injuries now, Zidane. So we saw Dylan Harper go down for Spurs. Pioneers adamant that nothing is wrong with him. Mr. Pioneer tell me say nothing is wrong with him. He could have came back in. I doubt that. Pioneer. Them saw Fisher injury. I doubt that. We saw Jalen Williams go down with a similar injury. And his looks more severe. As you know, he's been struggling with hamstring injuries all year.
Yeah, he has been struggling all year.
I expect him to play much.
Yeah, he won't. I don't think he will play much from now until the end.
No, I don't think so.
But they are so deep that I don't think it will be a major problem,
Right.
Yeah.
I think it is more so going to affect the Spurs because if you ask me, I think overall in totality, Dylan Harper has been their best guard in the first 2 games. Well, the first game and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guard there, Steven Castle, while he's had some good scoring outputs, he's had 20 turnovers in the 2 games combined, which is an NBA record.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not really a true point guard. He's more like a tweener, like a combo guard, and he's really struggling with the pressure at the OKC Thunder. At one point, the coach had to take him out of the game in the first half last night because he had 5 early, and they had to take him out. So when I look at the complexion of the series going forward now, Zidane, I think this is where OKC will get the edge in the series in terms of when you add up all of their guard play, come and match it up against the Spurs guard play. I do see, especially with these 2 injuries with Fox and Dylan Harper, I see a big advantage for OKC, especially considering the fact that these guys have had the experience of playing without Williams in the regular season so much. You know,
mm-hmm.
They have the confidence of knowing that they can come in and fill in for him.
Yes.
So I picked OKC in 7. I still don't have any reason to doubt that. The Spurs are a great team. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wemby is truly generational. No doubt about it. Can't question that. But I just think with the advantage in terms of experience, having been there last year, defending champions, having home court advantage, I think OKC definitely. And then, defense travels to that.
Mm-hmm.
where your offense might struggle from time to time, defense doesn't go into a slump. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I expect them to take even a higher level of defense on the road, and especially with the limited guard play for the Spurs. And I expect them to come back home minimum 2-2, and then the home court would have shifted back towards them.
All right.
So it's a classic series, though, so I expect it. As far as the other series is concerned, I would say that. I know a lot of people are talking about the Cavs choked away the game. I don't see it that way. I think the Knicks are just a much better team.
That's because you picked the Knicks.
I think.
Let me ask you a question. I was trying to ask you yesterday. If you were the coach of the Cavaliers, and you were out by that amount with 7 minutes to go, you would have lost that game?
I can't answer that. What kind of rubbish that?
Me asking you if you were the coach.
You should know that.
Man.
But some of that reason, I never coached that team to pick up basketball game.
But I say you don't know. You can't. The thing for say no. The New York Knicks are the better team.
Hey, CC. By the way, for us to get CC, hope you come on the radar today, you know, because the way me see you rush me after game one where they talk about the Spurs. Me I say, hold on, did they win the series, CC?
But they have home court.
Eh? They said they have home court. That's all I can say.
Yeah, they have home court
but
now.
The series just has a competition now, Zidane. Game 3 will be the series where I think the team that wins Game 3 now will take control of the series. But especially if it's OKC, if the Spurs lose Game 3, they're going to stand a tremendous pressure. Being a young team, blah blah blah. I think OKC though, them have the experience and the poise.
I was with you with the young thing before they started the playoffs. Okay, and I drift away from it now still, and I'm sure that.
Yeah, man, but you see, it starts showing us some areas, you know.
What areas?
Especially with the ball handling, you know, because guess what now? If you don't have forget about game one, what Wemby did is not sustainable. 40 points and 20 odd rebounds is not sustainable.
No, but that game was pretty close last night as well. You know? Wemby was just missing a lot of wide open 3-pointers. I don't know why it took so many.
Even when he had 40 points and 20 odd rebounds, he had to make a miracle 3 just to send it into double overtime.
Cool, but fine. I remember they were on the road.
Right.
So they are going back home now, which the role players usually perform better at home. So be careful, you know, Garvey.
You're not a factor in the injuries, brother. Look at Dylan Harper.
Then if I injuries, then fine. But don't gloat if I injuries you're going to use for win, my boss. You can't.
But the injuries. But Garvey,
you can't have it both ways. It's either the inexperience that cost them or the injuries. Which one is it?
Hold on, both.
No, man.
The guys that are left. Hold on, man. The guys that are left, like Chasser, Vassar, Champagne. Them young and inexperienced, you know.
No, when two main players gone and them lose, you don't have no argument. No argument, you have.
Who? No, but Jalen Williams is a better player than anyone.
No, but I'm saying you already established that it will hurt them more. Losing those two players will hurt them more than Thunder losing Jalen Williams.
No, no, there's no definitive factor on that. The reason why...
Yeah, switch up your mouth, man. Show me catch you, man. Come on, switch up your mouth, come and lick your cross.
You know why I said that to that? Because of the inexperience of the other guys remaining for the Spurs, and it's going to show up to the end of the series. You're going to see it.
No, but fine, but I'm saying to you, with the fact that you're gone to...
They will crumble.
Because them lose to... one of the better players will... Fox, but big up yourself, guy.
G-Star, I'm not telling you.
You're biased because you picked the man against the man.
I told G-Star, either our Vassal will show their inexperience and cost the Spurs.
No, man.
And it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Hey, see, sir, be careful, you know, Garvey. You may warn you.
2 games.
Garvey, me warn.
Just
It's okay.
Me warn you about the Pistons and Cleveland, you know. I'm not taking you to
bad mind.
bad mind.
Gentlemen, the bridge. We have to run. Just bet is next.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
The views and opinions expressed on the Omega Radio Sports Desk by the host, guests or callers are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the official position of the ministry or management. Omega Radio assumes no responsibility for the accuracy or completeness of information shared. Listeners are strongly encouraged to independently verify all facts, statistics and claims before relying on them. This is Omega Radio God and Sports.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
Looking your best just got easier. Brand new garments are sold every day, but many require tailoring for the perfect fit. And when altered by inexperienced hands, clothing can lose its shape, structure, and value. Don't take that risk. SP Alterations and Dry Cleaning Service, your neighborhood experts in professional tailoring and garment care. From hemming and resizing to suits, wedding attire, and expert dry cleaning, they handle every garment with precision and care. New customers receive 20% off their first service. Stop by today at 4964 University Drive in Lauderhill or visit spalterations.com or call at 954-694-1415. Tell them you heard it here on Omega Radio. SP Alterations, where the perfect fit meets professional care.
BMOL Auto offers up to 35% discount on all new and used parts to all taxi operators, garage operators, fleet managers, and wholesalers. Take advantage of these incredible offers at BMOL Kingston, BMOL Santa Cruz, and BMOL Mandeville. Come in and check us or call us at 876-618-2781-3 or WhatsApp us at 876-872-9094. Conditions apply. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
Phil Foden and Cole Palmer are set to miss out when Thomas Tuchel names his 26-man squad on Friday for this summer's World Cup. Manchester United defender Harry Maguire will be also left out, with the 33-year-old saying he's shocked and gutted at the decision. All three were named in Thomas Tuchel's provisional squad in March for the friendlies against Japan and Uruguay. However, Manchester City's Foden and Chelsea's Palmer, both attacking midfielders who can also play as forwards, have been inconsistent for their clubs this season. In a post on Instagram, Maguire confirmed, "I was confident I could play a major part this summer for my country after a season I've had. I have been left shocked and gutted by the decision. I wish the players all the best nonetheless." And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, then, time for Just Bet. Do we have the legendary Jesse Blake waiting in the wings? It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's number one sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. So it's time now for Jesse. How art thou, Jesse Blake?
I'm well, my brother. How are you doing?
Could be worse, my boss. Could be worse.
Yes, I like that. Indeed. That's the way to stay positive, my brother. As a Manchester City fan, definitely, it's been a great campaign, especially in the EPL, but I know, but shout out to all Arsenal nation for taking on the EPL title. It's been 22 days in waiting.
Right.
But of course, City have a lot to be proud of having taken on 2 titles this year.
I was just about to mention, we didn't finish the season empty-handed, but won 2 trophies.
Exactly.
Anyway, what is in store? You tell us, and I'll take it from there.
All right. Well, let's start off with reminding people that the German DFB Cup final is on for this Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon Jamaica time. It's the second biggest football competition in German football. Of course, the Bundesliga is number 1. This DFB Cup is the second most prominent football competition in Germany. Bayern Munich having secured the Bundesliga title, going for the DFB Pokal Cup this Saturday, taking on a Stuttgart team that has done pretty well for their campaign. And apart from Bayern Munich, VfB Stuttgart, they have scored the most goals of any team in the Bundesliga, apart from, of course, as we said, the juggernauts and the champions of Bundesliga in the form of Bayern Munich. Let's get right to the odds for this one. Let's start off with the adjusted final result bet option. And the juggernauts of Germany, Bayern Munich, are favored to win this game at $1.32. VfB Stuttgart, the underdog, healthy odds of $7.50. The draw this encounter attracts odds of $5 even. Folks, do remember our ongoing Just Bet Gold Rush football competition. Lots of weekly prizes are available, lots of goodies there, all a part of our Gold Rush competition. And as a matter of fact, I saw 1 and 2 flyers recently. Apparently, the Gold Rush competition extends to even sports beyond football. Well, there's a whole lot for persons to win out there with us at Just Bet. How do you enter the respective Gold Rush competition, whether it be football, basketball, or any other sport that we offer extra special winnings on? Is that you bet $2,500 or more on one ticket and upload it to our respective websites, whether it be GoRushJA.com, JustBetJA.com, or SupremeGames.com. Well, let's look at a number of betting options that you can take advantage of for the DFB Cup final in Germany this Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon Jamaica time. Let's think about $2,500 and let's think about some of the combo bets that we can place. So the Just Bet combo betting option. The combo betting option showcases 6 predetermined bets that you can place with us at Just Bet. Here are 2 of the bets that you can place with the combo betting option for the German DFB Cup final. Those include it is the home team, that's Bayern Munich for, of course, betting requirements. If it is the home team, Bayern Munich is a designated home team here. If they win, both teams score in the game. That's it. Bayern Munich win, both teams score. At $2,500 bet, it's $5,250 in winnings. Here's another combo bet you can place. If the away team wins the game, that's VfB Stuttgart, and both teams score. That's it. At $2,500 bet, it's $25,000 in winnings. And of course, for the high rollers, those who have $10,000 or more to bet on this game, here are a couple of pro tips for you for this big bad German DFB Cup final this Saturday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon Jamaica time. If it is that Bayern Munich wins the first half, going on to win the match, and both teams score. That's it. So a domination by Bayern Munich within the first half, within the match, both teams scoring. Your $10,000 bet is $32,500 in winnings. Here's another pro tip. If Bayern Munich wins the game, scoring over 2.5 goals, so that's 3 or more. So Bayern winning, scoring 3 or more. And Stuttgart scores over 0.5, so that's 1 or more. So Bayern winning the game, scoring 3 or more. Stuttgart just scores 1 or more in the game. Your $10,000 bet pays $36,600 in winnings. How do you deny Bayern Munich at this time? But I think DFB wants some respect on their name as well. Bayern Munich, for me, 2 goals to 1. And I'm going to take advantage of the combo bet, the first combo bet. The home team, that's Bayern, winning the game. Both teams scoring. My $2,500 bet is $5,250 in winnings. Bayern Munich, $1.32 might not be that great. No wonder. We have so many different betting options and ways for you to win big with us at Just Bet.
You said 2-1, and I don't see any reason to buck that. I'm going to go with that as well. So Bayern Munich to win by 2-1.
I don't think Stuttgart wants anybody to believe that they are some soft soap Orville. I think they're going to come with a very good game plan. Bayern Munich, undeniable, but Stuttgart will put in at least a very respectable matchup for this final for Saturday afternoon.
All right, what's the other one?
All right, event number 2, Orville Higgins, Manchester City will be welcoming Aston Villa to the Etihad for their final EPL game this Sunday, 10 a.m. Jamaica time. Well. Guess what? Not a whole lot to play for here. The Europa League champions, the newly crowned Europa League champions, Aston Villa, taking a visit over to Manchester City, who've had a commendable campaign for 2025-2026 and are locked in second place, 78 points. They can't finish better than second in the EPL. Meanwhile, Aston Villa also locked in fourth place. Can't finish any better or worse than that. Well, limited table stake here. Plenty of pride on the line. However, City, your team Orville, favored to win handily at $1.30 according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Aston Villa, the underdog, $7.60. The draw not bad at $5.66. Let's look at another betting option that you can take advantage of. And this betting option gives you the most power to put up to 6 different betting selections on one ticket. We call it the Just Bet Builder option. Here are a couple bets you can build for this EPL matchup this Sunday at 10 a.m. in the morning, Jamaica time. Well. If it is, here's one bet you can build. If the home team, City, scores over 1.5 goals, so City scoring 2 goals or more, both teams score, and the away team, that's Villa, scores over 1.5 goals, so that's 2 or more. At $2,500 bet pays $9,500 in winnings. Here's another bet you can build, and this one is simpler. Your bet, the bet you can build, you can take a minimum of 2 betting selections or a maximum of up to 6. Here is an example of how a minimum can get you a decent chunk. Simply this: if the away team, Aston Villa, win and both teams score, that's it. That is it. At $2,500 bet pays $17,500 in winnings. Once again, Aston Villa win the game, both teams score, $17,500 on a home at $2,500 bet. But I see B and C teams all over this one out here. A 2-hour draw here for me. And the draw pays at $5.66 straight up.
Boy, I tell you, you echo the kind of sentiments I want to echo. This is a game that neither team has any real interest could play. I think it's just going to be an honoring of the fixtures. Yeah. And I like the 2-hour draw as well. I think it will be a free-flowing, open football game. I was going to go 3-2 with City, but after you said 2-hour, I kind of leaning that way as well. So 2-2 for me.
Yeah, man. You're going to see some guys that don't get a lot of time on the field, on the pitch. So usually when that happens, it peters out into a draw. Remember now, the draw pool pays at odds of $5.66 straight up.
All right, what's the final one?
Final game, Brentford will be taking on Liverpool at Anfield, also Sunday at 10 a.m. local time. Well, here it is, Liverpool locked in 5th on 59 points. They can't go better, they can't go worse. They host Brentford, who are 8th right now on 52. Brentford, though, they are mathematically alive in the Europa and Conference League race, but they're going to be relying on Bournemouth and Brighton slipping up to climb in the standings. So just the final result bet option has Liverpool favored to win at home at $1.80. Brentford $3.50 to draw $4.20. Let's look at another betting option, and this one's a favorite over here, the correct score betting option. Pays a lot of money for your betting dollar pools. Bets you can place with the correct score bet include, if it is Liverpool 2-1, a $2,500 bet pays $21,250 in winnings. Liverpool by a correct score of a goal to nil pays $27,500 in winnings with a $2,500 bet. Liverpool winning 3-1, $32,500 there with a $2,500 wager. Brentford only by 2 goals to 1, pays $32,500 in winnings with a $2,500 bet. Even better if Brentford wins by goals to nil, $40,000 on offer with a $2,500 bet. But even better than that, Brentford is the upset special, 2 goals to nil, $65,000 on offer with only a $2,500 bet. Liverpool 2-1 here for me. $21,250 in winnings with a $2,500 bet. I think the Reds will want to finish on a high at $1.80 straight up.
I don't think that the last time you and I agreed on all 3 games must have been a pretty long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But there's exactly where we are today. You said Liverpool to win 2-1.
Yes, sir.
Liverpool to win 2-1 for me as well, sir.
Beautiful. Liverpool winning by 2 goals to 1 pays $21,250 in winnings to a $2,500 bet.
All right, big man, take us to the break.
Thank you very much, very much. Well, not so sports on hand, folks, as we say, tata to your favorite European leagues. Well, do remember, we already have bets available for the FIFA 2026 World Cup. The French Open in tennis is about to get underway. The Women's T20 World Cup coming up next month as well. And we have a whole lot more sports and more available for you to bet and win big with us at JustBetJA.com, SupremeGames.com, the Supreme Ventures Gaming app. Pop into one of our over 100 Just locations island-wide. And do remember, especially for PSG and Arsenal fans, very football fans, in total, the UEFA Champions League final on May 30. Stay tuned for extra special news as we get closer to the day right here inside the Winner's Edge on Omega Radio. Of course, all of the unit team and listeners from all of us at Just Bet, stay safe, enjoy the games. Have a great Labor Day weekend, my friend. Try to somewhere now. I'll catch you next week. Take care.
Alrighty then. So that is Jesse Blake, and that was Just Bet.
Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
June is a special month for Bishop Wayne Manning Sr. His birthday on June 11th. 26th year wedding anniversary with the lovely Pastor Elizabeth Manning on June 23rd, and the month he launched Omega Center Jamaica. This year his birthday aka Bishop Appreciation will take place on Sunday, June 7th with a dual celebration both in Florida and Jamaica, with Bishop celebration in Yard this year at the Omega Center Jamaica at 17 Haining Road.
Bishop Manning will be celebrating for the whole month of June. So if you love his ministry and you and your family have benefited from Omega Radio, then help him keep the ministry and radio alive by sending not just prayers and well wishes, but also your love gifts. P.S. He already have enough clothes and have gotten enough mangoes for the year. You can support by sending donations to
www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
Happy birthday, I'm a friend. One more year on them. One vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3 James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
The views and opinions expressed on the Omega Radio Sports Desk by the host, guests or callers are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the official position of the ministry or management. Omega Radio assumes no responsibility for the accuracy or completeness of information shared. Listeners are strongly encouraged to independently verify all facts, statistics and claims before relying on them. This is Omega Radio God and Sports.
This is Dr. Panchito Wilson. This is Prophetess Ichechi from Nigeria.
This is the healing, deliverance, and restoration crusade. You cannot afford to miss it. Get ready to join us from the 29th of May to the 31st of May
at 7 p.m. 960 South State Road 7 in Margate, Florida.
561-730-1981.
Kingdom Age Revelations Ministries is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio.
For new and used auto parts, visit Surefit Auto Parts at 37 Mullines Road, Kingston. We specialize in Japanese parts, small truck engines, Vinmax tires, car batteries, and turbo. Free battery installation available. Call 876-754-8794 or WhatsApp 876-448-2966. If we don't have it, we will source it. Surefit Auto Parts, supplying your auto needs.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so Jesse Blake is behind us, so we go back online. Hello.
Or 876-615-2841. That's 876-615-2841 or 676-6968. That's 676-6968. Those are the numbers to call and let your voice be heard.
All right, then 615-2841 as you heard. So make us say what you want to talk about after that Jesse Blake feature. So
is Champions League game though? In the Champions League final?
No, didn't do that. Did some other games.
Oh, Champions League final is next week. It's become win the league already. I realize the league not done. Yeah, people. So it's sweet. Like we one thing, we're going for the next. Yeah. We're going to ask people in there. We're going to understand these Gunners fans. Because, Bull, Wells. You're a bridging from Ronso. Now I go call. Them the man now I go call. Whether that trouble me and wait for me for laugh off of me. And now I call. So you ask now people who not for call the program, call the man them afraid of me, them think I got trouble them, So yeah, ask now man who not to call. Brother.
Really?
Call and let your voice be heard. 615-2841. That's 615-2841 or 676-6968. Call through and let your voice be heard.
All right, we're coming up to the music at 2 o'clock, but for now we go back online. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, Mr. Zidane, you have one, right?
Yes.
The fat lady has song, right?
Yeah.
Well, last week Monday told me that you won, and it wasn't like that. You give me a projection.
Yeah, man. I'm tell you say it done, man. I'm an expert, man.
No, we don't know.
It done officially now, but with the expert wise, it did done last.
Congratulations. It was a projection you gave us last week. Projection, no disrespect. All right. Yes, Mr. Higgins now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you just be a standby the while Garvey and Zidane were at it in real basketball.
Yeah, man, I met the two of them do them thing.
So, actually you couldn't do better still in terms of knowledge and experience. Huh?
No, I haven't been watching a lot of the basketball this year, to be honest.
Yeah, you haven't seen a man that call you say speak about some cricketers of old.
All time, I think him name.
He like them Utando and thing, and he told us 3 weeks ago that Utando was at Kensington and it was up here for Jamaica. But he didn't tell us that Utando was at Lucas prior to him going to Kensington, you know.
Oh, he was?
Yes, he was at Lucas, and I assume that he will call and confirm it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and you look like at the time, while he was at Lucas, this brother, you know, when him Eastern McMorris was the captain. So they fell out of grace. That's why he chose Kensington, I have been told. But McMorris, Eastern McMorris, has he ever been West Indies captain, sir?
No, but he played for the West Indies.
Played for the West Indies?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what burned me the most of all? This guy had what they call Tamar Lambert. He was one of Jamaica's most successful cricket captain, you know.
Yeah. And
while he was winning title after title, the West Indies was going down, you know. West Indies selector never signed him, put them on the West Indies team as a 12 man.
Yeah, well, them say him could have met the team as a player.
Why?
Them just figure he wasn't making enough runs. He was a successful captain, but them never feel it.
That's sufficient in terms of leadership. They should have put them on as a 12 man or even a 13 man against the cap. They feeling captains. Then at least could have told something to them.
No, man, you can't pick a man just to make him 12 man.
No, but at least I should have tried something. Australia would have tried something with a
no, man, you can't say you must pick Tamar Lambert just to have him in the dressing room to advise whoever captain is. I never hear about that yet, no, but.
All right, that's all right, man.
Yeah.
And the county cricket, you know, so county cricket might have a part in West Indies cricket decline.
In what way?
In terms of the bowling and batting, because you know, there's enough of our farmers star, you know, they used to play county cricket in England.
Yeah, but it's not county cricket that made us good, though.
Anyway, I think while